mode.
Good evening everyone and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar of 8th of September 2014. Well guys, as you can see, we had a pretty busy week, so I hope that you made some money. Last week we made some 100 and more pips from these setups. It could have been made, so anyway, I just hope that you made some, at least from 10 to 100 pips. I will show you the results. But before we begin, of course, first there is disclaimer, then I will show you a recap of the last week, and then of course we will go with our new week setup. So let me give you a quick disclaimer first. Online educational materials are developed by Admiral Markets AS Estonia for a global audience. Therefore, please take into consideration the information in this session may not be suitable for everyone. To get a corresponding information on charting, conditions in any other detail, please visit www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for the information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author. It's me, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for the trade. These are not the MUK's opinions. At the website in the video is not the .com.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. Forex is risky business, and this should not be taken as advice. It's a personal opinion only. This webinar is informational and educational purposes only. So, before we begin, for our newcomers, I also need to tell you that we have a storm here ongoing, so if I experience a sudden, power off, you just need to wait for me to reconnect if this happens. So all session recap trades and analysis are done with Camarilla MACD, my proprietary price action method. If you don't know what Camarilla MACD, that is my method which I have created, and on Forex Factory website I can use this to actually show you. These are some of my results. Okay, these are some of my results. You can see Trade Explorer, Admiral Markets, live account. For last 4 months it's almost 16%. So one of these accounts, you can use that for your, if you want to see MACD live results of one of my accounts, you can watch it there freely, of course. So I don't have anything to hide, always transparent. So feel free to browse. Exactly what I needed to say. All of these analyses, as I told you, are done with Camarilla MACD. You need to give price a breather. That means I use usually a buffer zone of 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level, if it's in agreement, of course, with your system. My Camarilla MACD, for example, if it shows that I need to sell GBP CAD at 1.7700, I may come within a trade within 5 to 10 pips of that level. Respect your stop loss. If you make a stop loss, you always need to respect your stop loss. That's pretty clear, right? You don't move your stop loss, because moving your stop loss will get you out of the trade and possibly will make your risk too big. We usually take one position, whichever hits first. I usually make plan with two positions, either position trade or alternative trade. Position trade is Camarilla MACD trend trade. Alternative is Camarilla MACD possible counter trend trade. We don't take both of positions. We usually take one of them, right? One of it. Usage of trailing stop is highly recommended because we just don't know whether the price will come to designated area, target price, or maybe it will come 30 pips in profit and then drop. So why would we risk anything? Trailing stop is for our own safety for making profits. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Pay attention because of that to my Twitter updates I usually make Twitter updates. I usually do, as you probably know, updates on Admiral Markets blog, Forex Factory Facebook page, but Twitter is usually the fastest. Of course, read Forex Factory and read Admiral Markets blog, because my everyday analysis is always posted there, always, every day. Pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. So, last recap results, 1st September 2014, Euro dollar plus 50, GBP dollar minus 15, AUD minus 20, AUD New Zealand didn't qualify, and of course GBP CAD, which has been so good to trade. It went to our target price, 75 pips, but sometime, I don't know how much of you traded GBP CAD, but actually after my entry it went 500 pips in profit. Yes, Dragan, I sold GBPN on Friday evening, because that was, as you could see, that was profit taking, and we had news. I got 110 pips exactly on that GBPN. That was really the best trade for me, GBPN. But you could see that basically after I made GBPN analysis prior, a couple of days before, we could have made some 20 pips 4 times. So basically there were 4 chance trades to make some 20 pips, 20, 30 pips, and then that level broke. And I actually waited for retrace to sell GBPN. But I didn't publish the analysis just because it was Friday, guys. And Friday, I don't know how many of you trade during Fridays. I usually don't trade, but I knew it was gonna hit down. My analysis showed that it will come to my target price, and to be honest, that GBPN trade was well, it was just great. 110 pips. Yeah, GBPN trade. 110 pips for that particular trade. Yeah, that was pretty much. Yeah, it covered me for some 4 points. Well, you see, not all of my trades, of course, are posted on Forex Factory. And Admiral Markets, I usually want to give you my best trade, right? I didn't think, I knew it was gonna sell, but I didn't think it will come right to my target price. The thing is, very often I put target price and then I'm stopped out because of trailing stop. This time it was a gap. I exploited that gap, and basically I got in pretty much 110 pips. You know, it's pretty much, and it was basically opening of this week. So, well, you see, Dragan, if there wasn't for the news, I wouldn't have made it for 110 pips. There was some Scottish referendum, I think, Scottish poll survey. So basically, you see, all of GBP crosses have been sold. The thing is, GBP CAD works the best. GBP AUD is also good, but to be honest, I had 1 loss for GBP AUD today, but I covered that with GBP CAD. Perfect trade today. And I didn't want to make this trade viable before I made this webinar. So I included GBP CAD potential new trade, second chance sell into this webinar. So you will see. So we basically went with, well, it was pretty much fine. 100 pips. GBP CAD was the winner. So guys, now let's continue basically with the plan. Yeah, before of course I begin with this new plan, if you want, as always, I can show you. Guys, just let me find this properly for you. Sorry, I need to pause the screen for a little bit. You know, sometimes when storm is coming, my mouse acts weird. I just don't know why that is happening. My mouse acts weird, so sorry for that. Now I think I see this. Yeah, it's good now. I think this is good now. I hope you can see my screen. So euro dollar, basically what we did with euro dollar, we had potentially a good setup here, and I will show you that now. We had alternative setup kicking in. Basically, I was telling you to go buy on 31.00 with 15 pip trailing stop. Actually, this was the time of the webinar, and the price just came very close to that 10 pip buffer. It came to 31.10 exactly at this point, and wow, it was bought, as you can see. So that trade was pretty much good. Considering this was a trade I have given to you as counter trend trade. So this is counter trend trade. Look at this. You could have made 50 pips. At least 10. I hope that you 15, okay, because of the plan. But I hope that you made at least 15 pips from this trade. So it was good, really. Then GBP, well, GBP was a loss, as you already know. It was a loss because I wanted to scalp, of course, again, counter trend trade, buy trade around this region, and all we got was 10 pips in profit. But guys, I cannot count 10 pips of a profit for this because I wanted at least 15 pips. Because I said a 15 pip trailing stop. So at least you need to make 15 pips. Okay, some of you maybe got 10 pips. I need to say this was a loss for me, 15 pip loss. Australian dollar also. Well, I didn't expect that will happen. I thought really it was gonna be bought. This was the time of the webinar. 18, okay, this was the time. And then after the webinar, as you can see, guys, price has touched the level for entry. Price has touched the level, but the thing is, it dropped. It wasn't sold. It touched the level. It wasn't bought, sorry. And it came 3 pips only. 3 pips only, and then it was sold. Unfortunately, this was a loss. Aussie New Zealand wasn't qualified. Well, for some of you, maybe you have traded this setup. I actually wanted this level to be hit. But I told you that if you remember that this level could also be hit. So particularly, I am an honest person. And you know that, well, this was my level. My analysis was pretty much accurate because after that target price was hit. But the thing is, I didn't get this level. So sometimes my analysis is usually 80% correct. And you can see here, it's very hard to predict the exact price, but very often, where I can say 70-80% of the time, I predict a great price to enter. This time I was short for only 10 pips, only 5 pips basically. So if it came to 5 pip lower, then we could see a potential trade. Although you can see the direction, I was correct with prognosis, but unfortunately the trade wasn't hit. GBP CAD was the winner. GBP CAD was the winner because GBP CAD was sell 80.95, 30 pips stop loss 80.20. And what happened with GBP CAD? Look at this, guys. Perfect trade, great trade. I love this pair, GBP CAD. Look at this. All double top here, very close to this level. And then what happened was basically from this point, more than 500 pips. More than 500 pips. So GBP CAD was a trade of the week. Okay. Yeah, I thank you. I have a comment from Chakra Varti. It needs guts to show this trading performance. Hope novice traders. Again, my mouse. Hope novice traders can learn more out of this. Salute T. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, I always show performance. You know, the thing is, I want to develop always a trust. Trust between me and people who are actually paying attention to what I teach. Because I know what I do. I am perfectly sure in this job what I do. And I want to build a trust between you and me. There are many fake analysts and fake people who are actually selling snake oil and will never get you any live account statement, let alone show you real-time performance as I do on Forex Factory Spider's Den. So the thing is, building a trust is something which we need to do, because I know many of you have been following me through these 2 years, but I can see that numbers are constantly growing. And guys, if you have friends who really want to have these free webinars, free pips, always invite them. I will be really willing to help them, because trading is not for everyone. For a proper trading, you need to listen to what I have to say. Forget about trading full lot with $1,000 account. Forget about it. We don't do it like this. I personally don't do it like this. And each webinar, I always show losses and wins. Fortunately, so far, at least for these session recaps, we have more winners. Of course, we didn't have a single loss from these weekly recaps. But from time to time, there can be a losing trade, which is perfectly normal. So please, if you lose, don't lose much. Always have risk, because if you don't lose much, you will be in profit. If not this month, next month. So we always need to cover up for our losses and to be honest with us. For me, also a great thing is that I'm always honest with all of my students, be it on these webinars, be it on Forex Factory, Twitter, Admiral Markets blog, or my Camarilla McD personal students. So I don't have anything to hide, really, because, you know, that is not my nature. I have invented a lot of effort into this way of trading. I didn't have any teacher. I am self-taught completely in this market. So that is why I appreciate all of you who are coming to these webinars and who are actually paying respect to this, what I teach, because this is really no nonsense. These things work. And the witness is always your pips, your money, and my account, which I have chosen for demonstration on Forex Factory. Okay? But I don't know how much I need. Just to say this, then I will continue with webinar. I'm still not sure how much Forex Factory appreciate that, because not many traders who are top 20 traders on Forex Factory actually have these things showed live. Really, I'm not sure how guys, how many of them, because you can see many of those traders are actually very good traders. But first 10 guys do not have these trade explorers. Okay, you need to have guts to show losses. This guy is okay, because he's also showing his losses, and you can see his loss. It's big, minus 71.5%. This is huge loss. But this guy has guts to show the losses, even though he is in top 20 traders. But I'm not sure how they calculate this, because first 10 traders on Forex Factory do not have trade explorers. So actually, I don't like this. Okay? I have included just for a single purpose, to show all of those subscribers and all of those who are visiting me, Admiral Markets, so on, to basically show that I am not a liar, that I do trade what I teach, and I do trade everything I have been showing to you. So basically, that is what I needed to say. So, well, okay, quick question, then we'll continue. Gabriela, Nana, sorry to interrupt you. If you have the time during this webinar to look a bit on New Zealand yen, of course, I will look at New Zealand yen. And now let's see, guys, let's see something what we are really expecting, if we can. Look at this, 30.10. If this happens, I already made a pending sell. I am waiting for this, 30.10. Now, the reasons for 30.10 sell on euro dollar is, the reason for this is very clear. I want retracement. I just cannot trade short now. I cannot trade long. This is no man's land here. So basically, this looks like head and shoulders. And this might look like a head and shoulder. Look at this. Really, this looks like head and shoulders. Now, the thing is, again, basically trading head and shoulders from this point can be okay. Because if you short into right shoulder, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But the thing is, it's too low to short it now. The price is not high. It's too low. So basically, if I get this setup, what I have prepared, 30.10, I will be sure to sell it, guys. I will be really sure to sell it. So first of all, let's mark 30.10. Look at this perfect confluence with breakout retest. I'm pretty sure that there are sellers here. So actually, these are historical sellers. This is head and shoulders. But if this breaks this point, this will be W pattern. So I'm hoping for a short trade. Now, look at this trend line. This trend line is called inner trend line. This trend line has been broken at this point, but look, price has closed below this point. So actually, look at this, how perfectly this trend line appears. I know that many traders do not know, even professional traders do not know what this is, but this is what I call inner trend line. Look at this. Now look how price is perfectly following this. Look, breakout, then bang down into this, we can say triangle now, but this was inner trend line, below the trend line. Look, still the price cannot shoot out from this direction. It's perfectly following this trend line. So it's too low to sell, and I will wait for a bigger pullback. For counter trend trade, I am counting on 29.00. So this level is also should be protected, at least for a scalp trade. So we will see which one we should get. So that is about euro dollar. Now let's move to cable. Now pay attention, guys. On GBP pairs particularly, and also AUD, I think I have made, dollar CAD. I did, because trend is strong now, I cannot make counter trend setups. Euro dollar has a strong trend, but euro dollar needs to pull back. So basically you can see it's been in this range for quite a while, okay? From this point, basically now it's 4 days range. So it needs to have either a pullback or whatever. But the thing is, GBP is having a pretty strong trend. So I cannot make counter trend setup. The thing is, with GBP dollar, I have made a sell position, and I will be waiting for this. It's a little bit far from now. Also, guys, pay attention to this level, 61.80. But for a safer trade, 62.25. So pay attention to 61.80, but also look at 62.25. Okay, so look at this. Basically, 62.25 is, I will mark this for you. It comes here at this point, and 61.80 is here. Look at this, guys. Look those levels. There were buyers, but when? After that was sold off once, twice, third time, fourth time, fifth, sixth, 10 times it was sold. So actually, I still think that this 61.80 can be good for selling. But for me, 62.25 is a little bit safer, guys. It's a little bit safer, 62.25. 25. So pay attention to those levels. Look at this. First touch of this level in the history was heavily sold for 100 pips. So actually, I'm still thinking that we can basically sell into this region. So 62.25 and 61.80, guys. Pay attention to this. And target price is, if this level 62.25 is traded, I would go for 61.80. If 61.80 is sold, I would go for 61.40. So basically this is what I see on GBP dollar. Now what is your ID? A question. My ID on Forex Factory is, I will show you now. My ID is this on Forex Factory. Scotland Independence, Rahul, yes, Scotland Independence, basically that poll gave us sells for these pairs. So GBP pairs were sold off just because of those, I cannot say rumors, but some facts that Scotland is looking for independence. That is why GBP crosses are sold. Okay? I'm not sure that this gap can be filled. I'm not sure that this gap can be filled. It looks like a runaway gap to me. It looks like a runaway gap, guys. Runaway gap, I will explain you what runaway gap is on one of my next webinars. But at the moment, I don't think this level will be filled. But at the moment, I think yeah, 62.25, we should see another sell. Maybe later it will be filled, but I hope in this week this level will be good for selling. Then when we sell this, when we make profit, I don't care if this gap will be filled. But at the first touch, this should be sold. Okay, this should be sold. So guys, pay attention to this. Okay, pay attention to this. Okay, next one, Aussie. Only thing I can see breakout. Again, Camarilla MACD breakout trade, 93.50. Again, stop loss is a little bit high because breakout will happen at the resistance, but target is 95.00, guys. Look at this. If it breaks 93.50, look at this, 93.50. This is 93.50, okay, this point. Now take a look, history of buying, bang, 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 all above 93.50. So price is not there yet to come. So I would wait for a breakout, a retest, and then bang. Breakout retest or breakout retest continuation. You can also go with trigger happy trade, but then you need to be very fast on your fingers. And you can again enter on second chance pullback for breakout retest trade. So if price breaks to this level, look at this previous inverted head and shoulders, I'm sure it will go up again. So I'm counting on this breakout for Aussie. So 93.50 breakout trade. GBP CAD 77.00. I sold GBP CAD today, and I'm still waiting for 77.00. Look at this breakout retest rate. So gap will be filled at 77.00. We need 30 pip to make, and then we can. I have pending orders, so we will see if it happens. Well, around 77.00. Gap should be filled here. Okay, so let's see. Potential target is 76.00, but guys, use trailing stop. After some 15-20 pips, use trailing stop. Dollar CAD 80.90 for dollar CAD 80.90. Sorry, where is my dollar CAD? Dollar CAD, this is dollar yen. Yeah, okay, here dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. I am waiting. It's gone too far now. So, well, It doesn't matter. Pretty clear with dollar CAD. This is important level now. Because this level, at this point, we had breakout, pullback, continuation, guys. This is important level, okay? 90.06. Now, the thing is, these are historical buyers. These are historical buyers, okay? History of buyers. The thing is, guys, if we see a buy at 1890, we could see 90.50 because we see a history of buyers. This level has been broken, retested. So for another pullback, we should see buying. We should see buying from this point. So anywhere from 90.00 to 80.90, we should see buy setup. So these are setups for this week. Now you can ask me questions. Trader wanted to know about New Zealand yen. I will get you immediately New Zealand yen. What is this? Tell me now what you see here on New Zealand yen. Is this tradable or not? One of the reasons I haven't picked up New Zealand yen is this. This is the reason, guys. It looks too choppy. Look those wicks. Buying, selling, selling, buying, selling, buying, buying, selling. Same candle, buying, selling, selling, buying, selling, buying, buying, buying. What is this? This is not too good. Okay? This is not too good. So New Zealand yen, stay out of this trade. This is not tradable. Look. I just don't know what I would do with this pair. I don't like this price action. I prefer this price action, guys. I prefer this price action. I prefer, this is okay. This is also okay. Why? Breakout setup. But New Zealand yen, wow. Look at this. You don't know where to sell. You don't know where to buy. It's too much of the triangle now. Too big triangle. Look. All this choppy action. I don't like it. This is not flag. This is nothing here. I wouldn't recommend trading New Zealand yen now. So dollar CAD, okay, GBP CAD, okay. Aussie, pound, euro, dollar, it's okay. But this pair, I wouldn't like it. The question, what is your recommended account size to plan ahead for turning into full-time day trader? You can start with, pretty much, if you want to withdraw the money from your account, at least $50,000, depending where you live. Where you live? If you tell me where you live, maybe I could tell you. Anis Ahmed. Claudio is saying this is buy, and buy. Yes, Claudio. As you can see, basically the pairs have been struggling to possibly make a nice. Unfortunately, for GBPN trade, also we had. I don't like to basically trade on. If I do other accounts, I don't like particularly to trade during the week. I personally do that on 2 of my accounts, but for other traders, it's not maybe grateful. But unfortunately, before GBPN trade, which gave me 110 pips, I had a small loss. And that loss, you can see it dropped for 200 pips later. It hit the stop loss and then dropped. So basically, it came to stop loss and then dropped. So that is what I don't like. And this is what it can happen with New Zealand yen. It can kill stop loss and then go in the direct. This is not tradable. This is just not tradable. Dubai, Anis, for Dubai, I think you need more than $50,000 because Dubai is a rich country. Dubai average payment in Dubai, I think, is something around $2,500, right? So for you to have average payment in Dubai, correct me if I'm wrong. I have a friend in Dubai, and I think average payment is $2,500, maybe even more, because a lot of sheikhs and rich people do live in Dubai. So if you want to trade full time, I advise you to start with at least, well, $100,000. It's not big money for Dubai, you know. For other parts of the world, it can be big, but for Dubai, it's not that big. So $100,000, it's okay if you want to make anywhere between 2 and 10% per month, okay? So start with that sum. You can go with lower. If you have other incomes, then you can go with 50. If you have a lot of other incomes, you can go with 10. But if you want just to trade and withdraw money from trading, then you need a lot of money, really. So 100,000. What about ODN? I will show you ODN. Costly city, yes, costly city. Costly city. 4,000 is average payment in Dubai. Well, $4,000, Anis, for $4,000 on $100,000 account, you need to make at least 4% per month. I'm saying again, if you have other sources of income, you can make a full-time trader with $50,000. But you know, you can start with 10,000. But if you want to withdraw money, how much you withdraw? $500. For Dubai, $500 is nothing. So that is why I advise you, if you still want to live in Dubai, you need to have at least $50,000. Okay? And you need to listen to me how I teach to trade. From 2 to 10% per month is okay. Don't go for 20% per month, because 1 month you can be profitable, second month you can be in a loss. So if you listen to me, you will be good. Okay? I'm sure about it. New Zealand yen, Claudio. Yes, this is New Zealand yen. This is buy and buy. Great, you said it well. So from this point it can be buy. So this is nonsense. I really don't like this price section. New Zealand yen. Idea is to build the account for the next 3 years and then use it as income source. Yeah, you can start with $50,000 and then slowly build your account. Does dollar yen can proceed further? Dollar yen. Let me see dollar yen. Let me check dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen. Yes. Now the thing is low. I think it will proceed further, but look at this. Now we are very close to this breakout point. Very, very close. What do you think about this? If it breaks up, breakout, pullback, continuation possible. But for this buy trade, I don't have Camarilla now, but closest I can get you is try this, but this is not, it can go up. It can go up, and this is the point. What I can see, important point, this is low, retrace on this level here can be good. Let's see if there were historical bars. Yes, this level is historical buying region, and this level can be good for another long, 105.30. So we will see. GBP cat, 20 more pips to possible sell. Still waiting for that. Let's see. GBP cat is close. It's close. So this can be a sell. But the thing is, I don't have my Camarilla MACD template now to see whether there is divergence. I don't think there is divergence here. So there can be also a breakout retest buy trade. But for trend trades, price needs to pull back to this region, and then we can see a possible buy. So if you want to trade dollar yen, guys, pay attention to this level, 105.30, okay? 105.30, guys, pay attention to this level. We'll keep the eye. Thank you, Lord, no problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys, if you don't have any further questions, I will go with slides again. will show you the slides so you can memorize it, and then we will see. Of course, pay attention to my Twitter setups. A question. Do you know why they don't upload webinars on video archive? Last one was 8th of July. Oh, well, Mila, I think I should ask, can you please ask Admiral Market Support what is happening? Because I forgot to ask them. I have really a lot of work to do. So please ask Admiral Markets why they don't upload. Tell them that you are very interested to see webinars uploaded, and ask them why they don't upload it. You see, dollar yen is breaking the level. That is why you look at this, guys. Trigger happy trade from this point. But who would have thought? For me, this is too big. Too big. Wow, what a breakout. 15 pips in a second. This is trigger happy. Well, you see, it's still going up. Wow, it's killing the price. Dollar yen, wow. Most pairs just shoot now. Is there some news, or I'm not sure? Let me check this calendar, what this is. I'm not sure. Treasury, there is no news today. What can I say, guys? CAD, look at this. One more reason to sell GBP CAD. GBP CAD. GBP CAD, yeah. Let's see. It's very close to entry. We will see. I have my penning at 77.00, so let's wait. Okay, guys. Let's see one more time. So euro dollar, GBP dollar, AUD. Okay, I'm waiting for this also, if this happens. GBP CAD, USD CAD. Now we will see. Dollar is really getting into a freight train. Okay, guys, these were the setups. As I'm telling you, pay attention to my Twitter updates. Pay attention to my blog, to Admiral Markets blog, Forex Factory. I also make webinars on Forex Street. Check my page on Forex Street. Let me show you guys. Let me show you my personal page on Forex Street. This is my Forex Street page. This is basically some of those webinars, so you can also sign up for that. Next one is what is NFP, how to trade it. So this will be webinar which will come on September 16. Okay, that was it. So tomorrow I may come with updates of those trades with some new analysis. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. I hope you will be. There is something wrong with GBP CAD. What is wrong with GBP CAD? In last slide, sorry. In last slide. Yeah, wow, what? Stop loss 30 pips, TP 7600. Sell around 7700. This is the slide for GBP CAD. 77 sell. It is in downtrend, but this is, you see, this is retracement. I want to see this level. No, this was maybe, yeah, sorry, this is the slide. 7700, 30 pips stop loss, 7600. Is dollar CAD? Yeah, dollar CAD. 80, 90, 30 pips stop loss. This is the slide for dollar CAD. Bob, there, this is the slide for dollar CAD. I want to buy it lower. It went again like dollar yen. Yeah, but if it retraces to this point, I will buy this, really. I want to buy this. But if it comes here, close to this point here, 90, 80, 90 or 90, 00. So yeah, the slide is good. The slide is good. Yeah, okay, I will remove this recap, and so you can see that this is the right slide. This was for previous week, probably. This is the right slide now. Okay, I will go through this again, just not to confuse you. Euro dollar, GBP dollar, AUD, GBP CAD, and dollar CAD. Everything is okay, right? Aware of FO. I don't see the mistake. Dollar CAD. Well, let me check. Yeah, okay, yes. Sorry. Yeah, my mistake. I will correct it in the moment. So exactly, you're right. Thank you for correcting me. It's 0890. 0890. 0890, sorry. Well, it happens when you're writing this fast. Great. Thank you for correcting me. But you know what I'm talking about. This level, from these points here, it can retrace to this trend line. That is why I have given a little bit of buffer. It can retrace to this trend line. So basically, this is 80, this is to 90. Because at 90 we can also see buyers from this region here. These are buying regions. And pay attention to this level also. Okay? How do I determine trend line? Very easily. This is inner trend line. When trend line gets broken, once the trend line is broken, it becomes inner trend line. So this was breakout, this was retest, and this was continuation. So this trend line is broken and it became inner trend line. Very simply. You just need to put a trend line. Once it's broken, it's called inner trend line. So actually this is valid trend line. So the price has gone a little bit far, but if we get this price, then I will buy it for sure. Okay, I don't see any questions, so I assume everything is clear. Okay, thank you also for correcting my typos. Thank you guys again. I will talk to you very, very soon. Be fine, trade well, and I wish many green pips to you. And pay attention to updates. Thank you very much. A great evening. Yeah, Claudio, I hope this GBP CAD will come in soon. So let's see. See you and bye-bye.